Hey everyone, Freddie Sahar here again, co-owner at Osiris, another video for our Slack series. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about what slash commands are, how to set a reminder, all the different tags that you can go ahead and do. And so let's go ahead and dive right in. So here, back again in our Osiris Slack channel, I've got our mastermind group that again you guys all have access to. We're going to play around in our test one that we made last time, so we're going to send some GIFs. Don't want to clog up the mastermind feed. But let's go ahead and hop right in. So if you hit / on your keyboard while you are clicked into the message box, it'll bring up all these different options. So first off, let's go ahead and just hit create. So if you do / and you hit that create button or type in create, it'll give you all these other options here. You can create a channel, create a post, create a snippet, workflow, Google Drive if you have Google Drive plugged into the apps. We'll touch on that in a second. So many different functions that you can do there if you want to just do / create. There are options, you can add a channel here, but you can also create a channel this way. You can also see what happens if you hit status. So put status. So this will pause all your notifications if you're going into a meeting and you don't want Slack notifications. This is actually really important for Zoom meetings. Right now we're all doing a lot more Zoom meetings than normal, so you can pause notifications so you're not being notified during the meeting that you're in. You can set yourself as away, and you can update your status. Let's dive a little bit deeper. If you have the functionality plugged in, you can start calls. You can invite people to this channel. You can set a reminder. We're going to go ahead and go back to this one in just a second. You can create text snippets. These are all the create functions we saw above. You can also do some cool things with some GIFs and Google Drive if you have Google Drive plugged in. So let's go ahead and just touch really quick on the reminder. We're going to go down into our test channel here. So we're going to go private here. We're going to go ahead and hit /, go down to, where did it go? Set yourself a reminder. And this is a great function, especially after we're done integrating your team. You're going to focus on working in just your CRM hub and Slack. I utilize Slack every day for reminders. So let's say I want to make a reminder, call all the leads, right? That's basically a reminder we all have every day. Just go and hit create, and it'll create a reminder in here, and it will remind me tomorrow at 9 a.m. to go ahead and call all the leads. You can also view all your reminders here if you want to view other reminders that you may have set. I don't have any other reminders set, so that might be the only one. But you can also see here, look, another / command. You can do / remind list. And that'll go ahead and pull up that list if you actually have any. So you can see I have just this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and delete that as I'm not going to call the leads tomorrow. It's okay. We can delete it. Now no one else can see that. Awesome. So that's how you would go ahead and create a reminder. And another function, you can see all these neat GIFs here. We'll go ahead and help program in some GIFs. Like you could see in Jeff's Slack channel, they have the wins here. So anytime something good happens, you can see some funny GIFs get sent into the Slack channel. It's always random, so there's always new ones, not the same GIF every time. But what you can do to send those is you hit the / again on your keyboard, and you'll have it right here. You can scroll down and see Jiffy, but you can also just do / Jiffy, and here's all the different types of GIFs you could share. So you can go ahead and just type in / Jiffy, and then if you want, you can just type do funny, and it'll randomly send a funny GIF. You can hit shuffle, and it'll shuffle through other GIFs that have the keyword tag funny. And again, it's not sending. This is just for you to look at. That's a great one. This is just for you to look at until you hit send here. But if you don't hit send, you just hit cancel. It'll go back. Let's pull that up one more time. You can see all these different GIFs. Find and share a GIF. So here's another way to do it. You can go ahead and search in there. So let's see. Maybe there's some real estate ones. Go ahead and search. So again, another way to show that shuffle window. So we'll shuffle. Show us all the different real estate ones. There you go. And that's a great way to go ahead and, maybe there's not too many real estate ones. We're getting a couple redos here. Oh, that's all of us. That's a great way to go ahead and send GIFs, lighten it up in the channel a little bit. If you have apps plugged in, we have Zapier and Google Drive plugged in, you can also go ahead and do some cool functionality with Google Drive. So you hit that /, come down to Google Drive, you can create a document, create a presentation, or create a spreadsheet. So if you go ahead and do this, test document, and you can share this document with people, and you can add a message to that document. Oh, looks like I haven't connected Google Drive actually yet to our Slack here. On my other Slack, we have that connected. But there's some great apps that you can go ahead and use. You can plug in your calendar for team events. Zapier, we have Jiffy. You can plug Osiris in as we are creating an app for ourselves. You can plug in Google Drive. If you do use the paid version of of Slack, there's many more apps. We use the free version and we're doing just fine with it. And now let's go ahead and look at all the different ats that we can do. And by ats, I mean ways that we can tag people. So if I wanted to send a message to everyone in this channel, I could go ahead and Shift 2, which is going to bring up the @ sign, and type in channel, if I could spell correctly. And this will go ahead and notify all 28 members in this channel that I want to say test. Now I'm not going to go ahead and do that. We're all in different time zones here. I'm shooting these videos pretty late and I don't want to send a notification to everybody. But say you're in a smaller, just your general one, and I want to send it to just the 4 members in here. You say, hey, all this is a test, and I'm just sending a test all @ channel. Again, that's going to go to everyone in the channel. Some other options that you can do is you can tag one member. So if I just want to tag Jeff, I can go ahead and tag Jeff and type a message, and he will get a notification that I'm just scribbling at him. And only he will get that notification unless your notification settings, and we're going to shoot another video right after this about notification settings, have you to receive all messages. So that's a great way that you can tag people in that message, or in that channel if you will. Or if you want to discuss a topic with everyone in that channel, great for team leaders to send out a mass message to everyone in the morning. A lot of times we talk about new listings that way. Say, hey, at channel, here's our new listing coming soon, so you have all the info. So it's a great way to go ahead and utilize that. Stay tuned for more videos on Slack.